And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. And as I start recording, someone decides to fly a plane or drill somewhere or dogs barking. Oh god, every time. So guys, we're going to do this armor set because it's one I've been wanting to get out of the way for a long time because I don't like it. I won't delete it because I can't get it again, but I really should. This is all about symmetry, and this is known as the Symmetrists set. So of course we've got the Symmetrists mask, the Symmetrists palms, the Symmetrists habit, the Symmetrists balance, and the Symmetrists do you know what? The bond of reciprocity? Reciprocity? Is that right? But anyway, I'm not that keen on this set, guys. We'll do the usual. We'll look at the lore. We'll go over the actual individual components, the helmet and the bond and so on. But we're not. Hopefully, I haven't biased it by saying I don't like it. I mean, you can see for yourself. I'll go through the colours as well, guys, as per usual. So. Symmetrists are basically. I just actually looked up the etymology of the word and looked at the derivations of this through the English language and what it's all about. And it really is as simple as it sounds. It's about the concept of symmetry. So I thought it was about seamstresses first. I'm like, seamstresses, you know, those people that sew. Seamstresses, you know. I was like, what? So I thought, you know, before I do this, I'm going to do a little bit of research into symmetry. I know what symmetry is, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. So I don't know. Okay, so the lore is by Ulan Tan. Now I know that name. I remember that name. I know it, and I can't recall who it is. But you know, it's come up often in the lore cards and in Grimoire in other videos I've watched. Is it someone from the guys who were studying Vex, Ulan Tan? No? Okay, I couldn't tell. Anyway, let's see what the piece of law says. You do not hate me. You hate the idea that I might be right. Ulan Tan. Okay, so we don't know what conversation we're having right now. So we've got, so this is a restorative Warlock armor, so it's going to have more restorative elements to it rather than you know, like mobility, for example. So we've got mobility and recovery. There's the restoration aspect I was talking about. Shotgun targeting, improved target acquisition and accuracy and aim down sight speeds. Remote connection, gain bonus super energy on sniper rifle kills. Linear fusion rifle reserves, we know what that means. You get to carry more ammo. That is oh so cool because you go from like 13 to 16. I mean, imagine I'm going from 13 linear fusion rifle shots to 16. It really does help. And of course, we've got machine gun reserves as well. I think that bumps you up about 40 rounds. I could be wrong. Well, that's an overall good set. I mean, I'm not. There's a lot of shotgun users in Crucible right now, and it's very frustrating. There's also a lot of Telesto users. That's very frustrating. These people are just running around using 2 weapons and only 2 weapons. And you know, like, you're the guy getting the shot on them first, and they're just running into your weapons because you know they know that it's a pulse rifle. It's going to be a 4 burst if you don't get, you know, they run in and then they just slide into, you know, you've got all the shield down, you've got 3/4 of health down, they just slide and shotgun you, man. It's so frustrating. Anyway, let's get back onto the topic. just reminded me of that. So there's a helmet, guys. Not a fan. Now, I'm not a fan of the colours either, and this off-white cream, this like 1970s, we didn't have the technology to get white quite yet, you know. I don't know what that's about. The pattern as well, I'm not sure. I do kind of like that it's asymmetrical. I like that it's heavy on one side here and less so on the other side, but I don't know what it represents. It's heavy on all along this side as well. So if anyone knows anything about this armor set and how it relates to Ulan Tan, then please let me know, won't you? Okay. So we've got the palms or the gauntlets. Looks, you know, it reminds me of Daredevil bike rider, some sort of circus Daredevil stunt. I think that's why it cheapens it to me. That's what it does for me. Imagine this dude wearing this suit at circus in America. He's going to do a bike and jump through a ring of flames and land or crash or jump some cars. No, but the arms, they're pretty standard arms. The gloves, you've got the wrist armor here. You've got a little bit of extra armor protrusion over there, so there's some extra protection there, I suppose. Or it can even come out. Maybe that's an extending blade. You just never know with these designs. You can see the arm there. Looking at the bond there, just there. We'll leave that for later. We've got shoulder pads over the. You've got the shoulder guards and then shoulder pads underneath, so all linking to the arm design. That's pretty cool, I suppose. There's a lot of protection in that. So we've got mobility and reinforcement. We've got scout rifle loader and we've got sniper rifle loader. We've got grenade launcher scavenger and we've got heavy ammo finder. Always like the heavy ammo finder ones, guys. Always like those. I've got one set where I've got it on 3 times. It really does help. But the arms, I think, again, I'm looking at these right now, and we've got red to white. I think the arms themselves are pretty symmetrical. There's the same amount of red on the shoulders there and there, although the pattern's different on the back of the chest piece, as you can see there. More red on one side and white on the other, and which we'll get to that now. So this is called the habit. Okay. Do you know what? Did I even look at it? Okay, I didn't even. One day you will realise light alone is not enough. Ulan Tan, is that somebody from? Damn it, Ulan Tan. That's either someone who was studying Vex research. It was somebody's lover, or is it even a member of the Reef? Who? No. Damn it, I know that name. Sorry, I forgot to. Okay, so I wish the light could win, as you put it, but we must accept that it's just not that simple. Ulan Tan. I mean, I could research this right now and let you know, but I think it'd ruin it if I did that, because I'm trying to figure it out, and some of you guys might know. So we've got mobility and recovery. We've got unflinching fusion rifle and unflinching sniper aim. We have submachine gun reserves, and we've got special ammo finder. Now, I mean, looking at the armor set here, it doesn't look too bad, does it? I mean, really, it don't look that too. It just don't look too bad. But it just reminds me of. It reminds me of like very cheap early attempts at Destiny 1, if that makes sense. Like it reminds me of maybe some like early versions of armor in Destiny 1 that were just like really shit, but they put them in anyway. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Now, what is this? Now we've got some sort of. Is this a moth or a butterfly? Could that be? Could that be some? Is that an emblem we should be realizing? There's a hidden encoding in there. Any relation to a butterfly or a moth or a cocoon, or is it the darkness and the light? Some sort of chrysalis. Someone becoming something else, been reborn. I mean, if you look up there, you've got. It looks like look. There's black lines there, white lines there. Are they the antennae of this moth or this butterfly that's just come out of a chrysalis? And is that analogous to the guardian person being reborn as a guardian through the light? Is it the darkness and the light equal and opposite sides of each other? I don't know what that is, but yeah. So it's interesting, and you've got down this side, you've got more red down here and white down here. So it's asymmetrical. You've got black down this side, but this moth piece, this that looks like moth or wings of a butterfly or something. I mean, it really does, don't you think? Look at that, as if this is the head, and you've got the antenna. I mean, that just it screams. Chrysalis, cocoon, moth, becoming something else. That even relating to the hive changing to what they did, I don't know. When you actually look at the legs from here, they look pretty cool though. Like the legs themselves, the armour under all this red and flamboyant stuff, the armour itself looks like something that H.R. Geiger would have drawn. It's a shame it don't look like that. That's cool. Anyway, we'll get to the legs now, guys. The Symmetrist balance. Whatever came for us, it will come. It will come again. That is the nature of symmetry. Ulantan. So we're talking about the darkness and the light. Yeah, we've got increased mobility and resilience. We've got Dynamo. Reduces super cooldown when using your class ability. Rifle dexterity, of course. Arrow scavenger. I don't know what reserves. You get about 60 with the exotic. I've got 2 exotic bows. You definitely want to use your bows on your hunters, guys. I've got a pair of exotic gauntlets for the hunters that they're amazing. They're just for bows, particularly exotic bows, and primary ammo finder. So legs there, pretty standard.
Speak to me, not
You know, but it's this is the inside here I like. It really does look like one of the cocoons from the Alien films. Set of armor like that would look really, really cool. So guys, let's get onto the bonds. In the darkness, light shines more brightly, and where the light shines, it casts a shadow. Ulantan. So innovation reduces grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of light. Invigoration reduces melee cooldown each time you pick up an orb of light. We've got pulse rifle scavenger and submachine gun scavenger. And that's the bond. That's not a bad looking bond. It's just a simple. Look at the shape though. Doesn't that remind you of like an insect? And we were just talking about the backside down here. I don't know. There's an insect vibe all over this. Chrysalis, butterflies, insects. Could be wrong. Okay, guys. Now, someone asked me. I started to do. I used to do every shader on my armor videos, and I will go back to doing that with the good armor sets. What I think are good armor sets. But guys, not with this armor set because it's not very good. Now, I'll pick out what I think are good shaders. I'm just deleting the crap ones right now. I must have got these just from doing Flashpoint Titan, which I wanted to record but couldn't. Anyway, new Black Age Armory. This makes most things look good. I've got to admit. Told you that looks pretty slick. You know, that's not too bad. I thought it would have done more, but if you look at the other, the refurbished one, I like the refurbished one if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. Refurbished. I very much like this as well. I like this for both weapons and armor. I've got some Gambit Chrome. I've put them on some of my LMGs I've got from the Foundry. The Gambit Chrome armor, solid silver looking, looks fantastic. Okay, so, all right, let's do something different. We normally go from top and normally pick a few. Let's go from bottom and we'll go up. Okay, let's do as quick as we can. We'll try and get as many done. Gambit leather. That's all right. That's quite regal. I could see that as a kind of what would you see that? Not too high in the ranks. I've been listening to all the Warhammer 40k books. I've listened to probably about 1,000 hours worth so far. Have I? No. It's all going into the wrong way. Possibly. I don't know. I've listened to many hundreds of hours worth anyway. Many hundreds of hours worth. That could be like just Imperial Guard. It's like he's not an Astartes. He's human. He's pretty high up in the military, but it could be like a garrison stationed to secure, to patrol, to be a standing garrison on a standing planet in a city. You know, he's a city watch basically, the city watch type thing. All right, new Monarchy. You know, I don't understand why they stopped like doing the new Monarchy. Even if they didn't like him or we didn't like him, just keep him in because it's something extra to do. Everything they took out that people complained about, that a tiny fraction complained about, leave him in for the rest of us. So it gives us something else to do, something else to collect. I want all my weapons all my new Monarchy weapons, all my new Monarchy armor and ornaments. I want them all viable to use again. I've got over 480 items in my vault that I can't use. I could upgrade them, sure, but I'm at such a disadvantage. No reload speed, no grenade regeneration, no heavy ammo finder, no nothing. So frustrating, Bungie. Sorry, this is not armor video, guys, but I'm letting some shit out. Do it. I know you all agree with me. Okay. Some of these lighter colours can look nice. See, that just reminds me of the Mars stuff. The amazing stuff I got from Mars. The amazing armour sets I got for all my characters from Mars. All the weapons. And I just want to get and bring them out. And, you bastards. And they put some really good ones in Symmetrists, locked behind paywalls. And I bought the silver so I could get it to show you guys. You know, so I could show you the full sets. Because I like doing these videos. And I've spent fucking, God, what have I spent? Hundreds on silver just for this channel, and I make no money off this channel. And I've given, what, 3 or 4? I've given 4 games away. I've got an Elgato, brand new Elgato ready to give away. You know, I might, you know, when I hit 600, I'm going to do another game giveaway. I was thinking Anthem maybe. I don't know. Monochrome. This normally looks like, yeah, but guys, Bungie needs to get all that stuff back. It needs to get all that stuff we've got, because it's got to upgrade our. It's got to upgrade the storage, and it's got to give us. We need to be able to go back and get our armor from our vendors again. Yeah, with the random rolls on them, or they need to give they need to be able to implement random rolls on we got. They can't just let this go by. And I wish people with influence with the Bungie community, who are somehow in with Bungie, any YouTubers, you know, just, you know, put some pressure on them, guys. If you really care about the game, not that you guys would see this, but still, you know, it drives me nuts, guys. It does. If I had honestly, if I had influence with Bungie, I'd be on them all the time. I'd be like, guys, no, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. They probably won't appreciate me after, but I'm a critical thinker, and I know what I'm talking about when the topic's in front of me. You know, I'm good at learning stuff, particularly good at analysing it, coming up with solutions. You know, so the Arctic Dreamscape. This was from the Mars DLC. I really like this shader. I put it on all the new armor sets I got from that era because it was snowy Mars. It was great. Hey, that makes that armor set look pretty good, actually. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on this armor set so far, guys? It's a bit difficult to... I'm not a fan, personally. New Monarchy Succession. I don't know how this is going to go with the colours. It's going to be might be a bit bright. Wow! Oh wow! No, that's pretty regal. Hey, let's tone that down a bit. Let's tone it down a bit. Yeah. I'm just saying, guys. You know the what do they used to be called? Those crystals we upgrade. Those orange crystals we now get. Man, I got so many. You know, it took. What did it take? Was it 5 to upgrade an armor piece and 10 for a weapon? And I upgraded all my weapons and 5 for every piece of armor. You know, it were helmet 5, arms 5, chest 5, legs 5. I did it all for every set, all maxed out. And if you delete them, you get 2 back. I mean, come on, I wouldn't delete them anyway. But we need that. We need a reimbursement of those resources, plus the 20 to 30,000 legendary shards that I used. No, actually, I reckon it's closer to sort of 80,000, but that's a Vanguard Unity. That's not a bad colour for Vanguard when you get it on a Vanguard set, guys. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. See, this armour set is looking better and better the more shaders we apply, don't you think? I'm just generally not a fan of it. I miss my future War Cult armour sets because I apply some really good shaders to them, mixed and matched, and the Dead Orbit stuff were fantastic. And the ornaments for the Dead Orbit were brilliant. Like the Hunter Dead Orbit, like the first Dead Orbit, and then the second set was in a set of ornaments. You apply it, it looks totally different, and then the third, it looks totally different. and then you can change the colours, and just changing the colours makes it. Oh man, I want to do you just a montage of all the armor sets and all the ornaments. I don't know if I'm using iMovie, you see, guys, and I don't know if I can set it up so that can be a long-term project that I can work in the background while I do other videos, and then just come and work on it from time to time, because it's going to take a long time to do it in one go. And if I can only work on it in one go, I'd never be able to record no more videos, which, you know, I won't like to do that. So guys, we've got the Gambit duds here. The Gambit duds. It's going to be leathery and, you know, get out of town. It would be on yeah, the right arm. See, this armor set looks a lot better now. I actually like the look of that. It still won't be my favourite choice. It's a bit too Warlocky, if that makes sense. It's a bit too ordinary for a Warlock. I don't know what you think about it. I don't know what your favourite colour will be, guys. What about safety first? Let's have a look at safety first. Should be pretty bright. Oh no, it's not so bright. Oh, okay. I know one of them is. I know Crucible Triumph. This baby, this shines. You get the right armor set. This really does glow. See, that looks good. That actually looks good. Look at that. This is like a tiger. Orange, white, and black. That's kind of cool. All right. Okay. Ironwood. Yeah. Is that a gold trim? Yeah. Yeah. That's from old Iron Banner. And I need to start working on my Iron Banner before anything else, because I think at 6 o'clock I'm not going to be able to play it. Dawning Hope. Now that kind of looks cool, but it's got all this tiger stuff, and at first you think it looks cool, but it really doesn't look right after a while. I don't know. I've tried it on many different armor sets before, and it loses its appeal after a while. But anyway, guys, this is the Symmetry set, the Symmetrist set, and this is not one of my favourites. But anyway, guys, there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll get this out of the way and I'll get this uploaded. I've got a lot more armor videos to do, guys. I know I am getting on top of them, I promise. Okay, I will be doing that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any ideas, or if you want to propose anything, let me know. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. I need to start asking for subscribers because I just don't very often. So I'd appreciate subscribers, fellas. And if anyone wants to play together, let me know. Send me a message and we'll sort something out. If not, hope you're having a good week, and I will catch you on the next one. So cheers.